bringing this partnership to 400 runs.
Starts with a short, wide delivery. Batsman of Roston chases class, will put that away. So his first boundary. A loose delivery that from Rajita.
Short, wide, very wide actually, but met very well from Roston chase. Tall man himself, had to reach a little bit for it, but kept it down, placed it.
This one's down the ground though, got the length that he would have wanted. Roston chase, it's a strong area for him. We've seen him really develop that aspect of his game through the white ball format. Have a look at that, just full down the ground in the end. 2 bounces into that boundary.
Yeah, up and over from Amir Jangu. 200 comes up for the West Indies, not where he intended, but gets the boundary nonetheless.
And yeah, transfers his weight very well. Another very good drive from Jangu. This will run into the boundary line and bring up a maiden half century for Amir Jangu in Test match cricket.
Oh, through the gap, just the one slip. Something Jimmy Adams was speaking about a bit earlier today, especially with Ratnaikar on. Just not being supported with the catchers behind the wicket through that second slip region. Just the one slip on a gully. Have a look. It would have been a regulation catch. It's Kamindu Mendes and Nishan Fernando in that region.
Yeah, uppish, but away for 4. That's the area that he's looking for. Roston chase to play. He has protection, but a little bit wide enough for a boundary. Moves to 46. Last ball of the previous over, some width and wide of the fielder as well.
That's 4, and that's a significant half century for Roston Chase, his 12th.
At a time when his team needed an innings from the captain. Soft hands, good delivery, but guiding it safely down to third man. And his team will be very, very grateful for this contribution, taking them ever so closer to the Sri Lankan total. And for him personally, a much, much needed milestone.
Drives handsomely through extra cover, strong enough to go into the boundary line, so consecutive boundary.
Excellent shot through the offside, had to reach for it a little bit, but he bent that front knee, bringing him closer to the line of the ball.
Beautiful stroke. Didn't have to run. He just leant on it.
Very compact. It was just a punch right under his eyes. No great flourish, but the timing was perfect. Just a little bit too full in length, and he's been there long enough, Amir Jangu.
Yeah, top shot from Amir Jangu. His good form continues. Driving excellence from him.
Sri Lanka, they lead by 1. Once again on the front foot, not really overstriding, but the weight transferred quite well. That head position, superb, right on top of that delivery. Not quite there for the drive.
There's a chance. It's flicked away. This could be it for Amir Jangu. It's getting close to the boundary. And what a celebration for him. He has done it. What a moment for the young man. A composed and mature innings. A display of remarkable sagacity and control. From early promise to full reward. That is the significant innings for Amir Jangu.
Well, it was 100 on ODI debut against Bangladesh back in 2024.
This one is hit aerially, but enough to get to the rope as well. So you mentioned him beginning to be expansive. That one.
Still got to pick his moments, Amir Jangu. He's
deliberate, quite deliberate from Jangu. Knew that there are vacant areas out there. It will dribble towards the boundary just now.
Amir Jangu coming down the wicket, electing to go aerial, knowing that it wasn't turning back into him, so actually going with the angle, getting enough time to get underneath it, loft it over cover with enough.
Elegant, really gorgeous from Roston Chase. The timing, the placement.
Well, this is one out of the coaching manual. Good stride forward, hands through the ball, waited long enough. And just waiting a fraction of a second, getting it perfectly placed between cover and mid-off. And what a difference a half century.
That's lofted, quite deliberate again from Jangu. Couple bounces for 4.
Deliberately done. Amir Jangu kept a straight bat face through that shot. You see the look of disappointment on Asid's face, easily clearing the man at mid-on in the ring, and enough on it to bounce a couple times. So both players now beginning to open up.
Yeah, full toss and duly dispatched by Roston Chase. So important.
Rank bad ball from Dinusha. Down the wicket, lofting it. Will it go all the way? And 6 signaled. So intent from Amir Jangu.
Combination of elegance and power from Amir Jangu. And you might think to yourself, perhaps that delivery before that just had a little bit doing. He's now thinking to himself, let me get out to the spin.
153 balls for 100 runs. Just there. Just reaching slightly outside edge, taking it. Will beat the fielder into the boundary for 4. So insult to injury total. The lead now 237. Chase approaching 6th Test 100. It's 405 for 5.
Milestones after milestones.
150 to Amir Jangu. What an innings it's been. You just mentioned Brian Lara's score, but this being the first innings, his first innings versus Sri Lanka, it's the highest score by a West Indian playing their first Test innings versus this great Test nation in Sri Lanka. As you see, groundsman, everyone around the ground. He'll be pushing, should get back for 2, and he does. Roston Chase, look at the smile on his face. He's reaping the rewards of putting in all that hard work. This one slapped. Rathnaiker had to take evasive action.
Edged. He went hard at it.
I think that anything that this young batsman attempts is going to go in his favor at the minute. The proverbial kitchen sink being thrown at that delivery wide from Milan Ratnaika, and the result.
Outside edge, wide and going further, allows Roston Chase to throw his bat at it.
Well, he's earned the right, Roston Chase. He's been there long enough, knows he's probably going to get enough bat on it. Edge, and once again, between first and third slip, the slips have been staggered.
Fair bit away from that gully position. He had to take the dive out with his outstretched arm. just couldn't get there. What you can see, comes the reverse. And it's in the gap and it's properly timed, so that's 4. Low risk from Chase, well executed.
Back on Dinusha. It ended up being a low full toss, but he was down into the shot very early. And it's a shot he plays very well, usually in the white ball version, but very well played.
Straight and goes all the way. Chase middling this one.
Excellent positioning from Roston Chase, really giving Sri Lanka now food for thought. Consecutive boundaries, 1-4, 1-6, and now even a more defensive approach.
To the leg side this time, just helping it on its way.
Are still scoring. This is errant in line and neatly worked away by Amir Jangu. So he's moving on quite nicely. The West Indians are moving along quite nice.
That will come into play in this game. Swan big. It's in the air though. There's a fielder there. Oh, just goes over. He stayed in with it for a long time, but
while that ball was in the air, majority of time that ball was in the air, but just at the last moment, just there it sailed over.
The Piers. 150 up for Roston Chase. A real captain's knock, Darren Sammy. Over the moon. Roston Chase a bit reserved with his celebrations. He knows the job isn't done yet. Allowed this game to meander. Edge over the top once again, so chance created but not quite going to hand. 4 more.
The bat face at the last moment to ensure that he got it over the slip cordon. I've seen a lot of shots played in that region. Number of runs scored there. Been quite a productive area for both teams, really.
Double century. No, double century for Amir Jangu. The day just keeps getting better for this young man. Have a look at him. Over the moon with this performance. Everyone around the ground on their feet. Standing ovation. 2 days here. Still some way to go. And this day 3 has gone high. With the wind. Not quite out the middle, but it sails a long way over that mid-wicket boundary.
Very early, got in position quickly. Just a bit too short to start. Just slammed it in that square leg.
For the reverse, over the top, insult to injury. 4 more. 10 runs in 2 deliveries. Jangu on the charge.
Just switching.
There is protection there, but he can't hold that back in. Moves past his highest first-class score.
Very severe on anything loose. Jangu, this occasion, a low full toss from Kamindo Mendes, shimming down the wicket and slapping it into that wide mid-on. He swings high, he swings hard, and another maximum for Amir Jangu. 6 more. The 400 runs, just short of a length, and Jangu swiveling and deliberately hitting up, and if there was a hint of a miscue, the breeze would have more than compensated, clearing the ropes easily.
Yeah, this time he would be taken. Leading edge, Kushal Mendes completes the catch. Finally, a wicket for Sri Lanka. It's been a long toil, but what a knock by the West Indian southpaw, Amir Jangu. A wonderful knock.
Achieving a world record for the highest 6-wicket partnership in Test match cricket.
Teammates on their feet applauding a remarkable effort